Alright guys, we're back at it with the 2025 Run to 100 with Build and Velocity and myself, Right Place RC, and we're gonna take a quick look at the updates that happened since Mike's update the other day, and there's prizes that are going out for you guys. You got 2 rollers, 2 fully built cars, and then an LC up top, plus some extras. There's all kinds of stuff. A big shout out to our sponsors, CNHL, Winners Evening Barons, Congrqatz. Also we got geez, I can't speak. RMTRC sent us some of these. We got putting those out with they're the GNSS carriers. Those are part of the prize pool. And then we got some tires that we're going to be putting in the next pool on our 23rds from Test Driver RC. Before I get into the listings, I got a big shout out for a package we got in just the other day. You might have seen it from Mike's RCRX Build Velocity. He got 1 or 2 or something like that. But these are from our buddy Wayne over at oh, that's cool. Man, these are pretty nice. Over at Wayne's Small Engine Repair. He's one of our contestants. He sent these along just for, I'm not sure exactly. I don't want to break them. So it looks like there's pins. I think once you open them up from both sides. Yeah, see, look, there's plenty of room in there. You can screw them down in there, and then there's 2, so you can do dual antennas. These are nice little kits. He sent 1 for me, and then what was it, 3 more for you guys. So we're gonna put these in with the ones we got from RDMRC and an accessory kit coming down the pipe for the next 23rd run, and I'll be using this in my cars. So let's get into it. We'll start our recording and get right into the run. Alright, so here we go. Gonna start it up. So we got here's a playlist. You can probably see what's going on the screen now. You guys did a bunch of runs, so let's see how many videos we got. Now if I don't have them in here, you guys make sure that you are contacting me, letting me know. Let me see, this is the one Mike did. So since Mike's run he did just the other day, or his video he just did the other day, looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 videos. Okay, so before I get into it, I'll just kind of do a recap of what was on there. Looks like we got a bunch of runs. This one's Memphis Moto, got his 12R124007 from WL, and then we got H&W Racing with his new X12S. And Paul Swift's been pushing that 114. He's right on the edge of getting that 100-mile-an-hour marker there. Now that reminds me, anybody that with the 23rd prizes that went out, I also sent the shirts that were overdue for the 100-mile-an-hour club. So we don't have any new 100-mile-an-hour clubs for this since the last update. So if you haven't received it by now, let me know, either email or in a comment or something, and that I can look into it, because those I sent personally. So, and all the ones from my merch store should have made it from the first batch that went out. So, and they got Wayne Small Engine Repair showing his stuff, and this is Joe got 95 on his last run with his AM-X12, and he started running with the Rogue 1, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There's Paul Swift again. He got his 96 in there. So. And then H&W Racing's got a bunch going on now. They're having a little trouble with their WLs, minor things. It's just part of the game. And then and then they got some new speeds as well. Memphis Moto's got a new high speed on his 124007. Same with H&W Racing, and Mike got our roller in. We sent him a roller. One of these, we sent him the one that's, like, if you noticed, I got the blue body with the AM-X12 and he got the orange, so I did the same thing. He got the orange version of this. He seems to like it so far. Hopefully he gets a run and checks it out. What else we got going on? So, and then Memphis Motos got his 144-001 out, and he got 79 miles an hour. Now he's taking over that. That's his rig now, and AGR Speed Labs went GT. Now you'll see in there that I put a line item for his GT build, just the differences. I'm pretty sure it's the same car, but I wasn't sure, and I haven't checked to double check with him. But either way, it's a little slower than it was when it was in buggy form, but it was a shakedown and it was pretty impressive. So you guys go check that out. It was a pretty nice run. And then H&W Racing's got their cars out again. They got a lot of videos. Make sure you guys are going to check them out, because I don't see. I know it's summertime and everything's changing and all that stuff, but make sure you're giving everybody love with these things, because it's pretty cool. Now this one, so this one was this morning, so I haven't updated that yet. So he's got 78. I think I only have him down for 72. I could be wrong. We'll see when we get into it. If so, I'll get that updated and we'll get it on there for you, bud. Again, I thank y'all for all the great support, and all the great work that we're doing. All the good runs, all the camaraderie. I know, again, you guys got to there's ebbs and flows, so, you know, some of you are at different spots than others, whether it's learning curve, whether it's, you know, time, weather, there's all that different stuff. That's the main reason we did a year-long adventure. Like, Mike just got back from vacation, so he's a little behind. Me, I'm way behind. I mean, I've had the crappiest weather ever this spring, and we just hit some nice weather today, but I got to catch up on work. When you're dealing with, like, for me, just so you guys know, this time of year especially, my chickens are laying, but also the predators are out. So I might be up late night watching for the coyotes or whoever, or, you know, like the hawk took out a bird yesterday. You know, like it is part of when you have dominion over your farm. You know, it's like today, I had to make sure I got watering done. I had to make sure. So that stuff all has to come. Life has to come in front, and I mean life. Like, animals require me to live, and plants require me to live. So they have priority over anything else. So I apologize if I'm not as active as I should be, but I'm not. I think I do a pretty good job, and I think you guys get what I got going on, and are real. Patient with me is the best word. So anyways, let's get into it. We're gonna get on the screen again and jump into this is the 100-mile-an-hour clubbers. It hasn't changed at all. We got made by Todd G, Speedster 100, Pulse Width RC, AGR Speed Labs. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And again, when I do the screen record, my bandwidth goes way down. Mike, B&V RC, or Build and Velocity. I think I'm going to change it up. I think he's pretty much locked in at the build and Velocity, so I'll switch that out, Mike. I just wanted to make sure people that knew the old ones and new ones all know who it is. And then Speed Runner, he's our champ, by the way. VW Turbo Wolf, AGR Speed Labs again. 100 Rock On, Melvin, Jacko Trade, and RC Ghost. Those are our 100-mile-an-hour clubbers right now. A bunch of you are in the 90s, so I expect that to change real quick. I was able to take the time to update our 423 winners list. Like I said, those went out, so you should have received them. If you haven't, let me know. Put it in the comments, whatever you do, guys. Even if you want to just do a quick video, hey, I got them in, whatever, I'll put it in the list so everybody knows you got it. But Craziest Monkey got the accessory kit and the LiPo bag. Dozer RC got the CNHL batteries. Melvin got WL parts bags, and he didn't want the slipper clutch because he already got one. He won the last one right here, so we got him just a bunch of WL parts. Hopefully he likes what he got. And RDM RC, he won the body set. Hopefully he gets that soon. and you can get rolling. So, and then we got our winners for the 423. Make sure you keep up on what's going on, because we'll have another one on 623, and that'll be I think Mike's got another body. I got a body. I got a couple body sets. I'm not sure I have enough for 2 more rollers that are for prizes, and then we'll see from there if I have enough to make a third. I'm having trouble getting the carbon fiber chassis. Carbon fiber chassis are now up over $50 a pop. I was getting them for under 20. That shipped, so hopefully the tariff stuff is done, and we'll be able to get that rolling again. But the prices seem to go up. I'm just not sure Gem RC made it through it, so they stopped selling. So, and that might just be they're waiting. But they were a smaller guy, but they made best products, in my opinion. Anyways, let's get into it. It's enough of me rambling. I'm going to focus on what's changed. So, I am going to rifle through it. So our overall winner right now is RC Speedrunner. He's got 132. Paul Swiss not right behind him, but he's the next one. He's number 2 at 109. And AGR Speed Labs, with his 1.4, he's got 108. And then Paul Swiss got 96, which is the new one. He just put that out. Make sure you go check it out. Again, the watch column on this side, the video link should take you right to the video that corresponds with the speed that's on here. Same with the 100 mile an hour clubber. That wherever you got the 100 mile or whenever I started doing that, that's the last speed that it went. Wayne Small Repair, that's the guy that sent us these. He's got 94 right now. I know he's been working on it, but he'll get there. All these guys are in the 80s, I expect to get there. One of our newest contestants, Space Cadet 0730, he got 90 miles an hour right out the gate. Pretty awesome, I say. Same with RP Full Throttle. He got a run out for 86 miles an hour back in April. So, and then Steven Saylor, he's got 80.7 right now with his 144010. Memphis Moto's got 79 right behind him with his 144001, which pretty much they turn into the same thing once you put the new system in there. H&W Racing Channel. Oh, this is Joe. I apologize. I'll get that fixed. This HW race should be Joe versus RC with his Rogue One. Man, Joe, why do I always mess yours up? I swear. It's like, it means I get to talk about you more, so hopefully more people go to you. Anyway, so he started with his 114. He went with the Rogue One. I'm not quite sure on the chassis on that, if it's, I don't have one. I haven't looked at it close enough, but it is a 114, so I'm assuming it's cool. I don't know. There's a lot of entries, so I'm not. 114 is kind of that bunjal class of anybody that's got stuff. HW Racing James, he's got this Typhon up to 53 miles an hour. And they had some gear problems. I think. Let me look at that real quick. I could have that incorrect. I make mistakes just like everybody else here. Yeah, I know they went slow. It wasn't a good run. And I know they just had a bunch of runs this morning. That's what these are. I don't have any of these. So it looks like they got a 48 mile per hour with the Grom today. So those will be, it's not even. It's still slower. So Aptil RC's got a newer one from this month, and it's got up to 48 miles per hour. I expect to see more out of him. He's got a lot of other stuff going on. I don't know if you guys have seen, he does a lot of plane stuff, and he's got like 2 or 3 plane videos he just put out. So he's been humping it on his other stuff. So again, that's why. All right, we're back at it again. Let's get this going. Sorry about that, guys. There's always something. So as I was saying, Aptil RC's got 48 miles an hour. James has got 45 with his Reflex. Now I'm pretty surprised that's got anything. It's probably the fastest Reflex in the universe. I don't know anybody that really runs that car. It's really cool. Actually, I saw one in real life once at the local track. It's a team associated track. I was contemplating it, but it's got a funny gear, and he's not wrong there. Test Driver's got 41.7 miles an hour with his Grom. KIL 390 with his Mini 8's got 34. Now he said he had some other cars coming. He's gonna be putting in some more I don't know if he got a WL or a Rlaarlo. I don't know what he got, but he told me he was gonna be putting another one in. So soon. So hopefully soon we get to see him running that. Now with our WL 144001, we got 34 miles an hour. Lauren hasn't run hers, but she's going to be taking over my AM-X12. Oh, I forgot me. I forgot me up here. So where did I skip? Let's go back up. So Eric has got 67.4 miles per hour. Then I got 57.6. And then Joe, that's what it was, because Joe versus RC's got 56 miles per hour. James has got 53. Alton's 48. James again's got 45. Test driver's 41. And then it's 34 and 34 rounding it off. So, but let's jump right into the 112s and get this game rolling. Make sure, again, check out our sponsors, Urginex, CNHL, Winter's Evening, all those guys, because they make it possible. I couldn't afford this any other way, because anything they take out of my kitty puts more towards prizes, which we've got quite a few prizes for you guys. So top of the leaderboard for our 112s is 124 VW Turbo Wolf. Now, I'm not mistaken, he says he's got 2 other cars he's going to be entering in the fun, and we should be seeing those soon. Again, all these time of year, it's springtime, everything's crazy, everybody's getting finals, whatever, it's kids, you know, real life. Plus Mother's Day for those that you know, celebrate. Mother's Day was yesterday, so I had a great day with Mom, by the way, and she thanks you all you guys that gave her good wishes. I told her all the ones that hadn't given her good wishes. So anyways, AGR Speed Labs with his buggy build, got 116, and then he's got a new one out, just put up for, it's 114 from a shakedown with his GT build. It's going to go way faster. It was just a shakedown, so I expect to see a lot out of him. Mike's got 106. He just got back, so I expect to see him out there again doing some more. 100 Rock On's got 104. Melvin's got 102. I forgot to switch that again. RC Speedster's got 103. Sorry about that, but you should be one up. Made by Todd G's got 101. Jacko Trade's got 101 tied up. Now all these ones I expect to see them hitting that 100 real soon. Wayne's got 95 with his 112. Joe versus RC's got 95 with his AM-X12. Jeff over at Sailor Boys got 93.8. Now I know that I think they were going to be putting some runs out today. We'll see. They tend to put bunches out because they'll do 2 or 3 cars at once and get them all. You gotta watch those guys. You check them out. That reminds me, you guys, do you think it'd be better if I do like between these kind of videos, if like instead I did like more of a reaction video, kind of went over the videos themselves? And you know, I see a lot of reaction videos out there now, and they seem to be more entertaining than maybe me going through a list, so you actually see the video. Let me know what you think. Put it in the description below. Let me know what you're thinking. My buddy Scaleworks, he's been doing some plane stuff lately, so go check that out. He's got a new plane that he just crashed. Poor guy. Anyways, I'm sure he'll get out soon. I'm sure that he'll be out soon. And Memphis Moto, he's got his 124007 at 92 miles an hour. And then his AM-X12 is at 81 miles an hour. Steve over at Sailor Boys is 19 is at 80.6. Now Dozer's got 79. Now he's one of the ones that won his 423. He said that he's got build coming out. He's waiting for parts. So Affordable RC, 78.6 miles per hour. James. All right, guys, we're back. Hopefully we get this right. We got had some problems with the video capture. We got Steven Sailor was 74, I think was where we left off. Maybe it was James with 76 miles per hour with his X12S. Now that X12S is pretty cool. He's spent a lot of time getting that right, and he says he likes running it better than his WL, or wrenching on it in general. He says real solid. So I don't have one of those, so we'll see how that goes. Then we got Steven Sailor 74, Jay Kidwell at 74. Then Melvin Vega at 73. And after that, we got Eric from Sailor Boys. He's got 72.5. And Then we got Steve Saylor with his double R017. Now Eric's he's got one of the bodies like this. It's pretty sweet. I like that. I dig that. I appreciate you getting that one. That's pretty cool, man. Anyways, yep. So we're down to Steve with 71.8, and then we got Nathan Warble, who's a new contestant. He's got the BX12. And he's got 70.3. It's solid start. I know he's gonna have some more coming down the pipe. Then we got Craziest Monkey with 69 miles an hour. Now he also won in our contest, so that's pretty cool. You should have that by now if you guys haven't received them, and you let me know. All that good jazz. All that stuff should be sent out, and they should have them by this week, sometime this week at the latest. Team RC is next. He's our Italian guy. He's got a WL4016. He's got a 68.4 miles an hour. Now he's also using a GT body, so I appreciate that. That's pretty sweet. And we got Adam's Playground. He put his initial run out at 65 miles an hour. Now Adam also has a video out. He says he's going to get some more runs in, but he hasn't had time and all that. And he apologized about not having comments and whatnot, and I'm in the same boat. There's a lot of contestants, and you guys got to understand there's a lot of you guys out there, and it's sometimes hard to keep track of. So I appreciate your patience with me, and you know, I think everybody else feels the same way. There's a lot of stuff going on, and you're gonna have our lows, highs and lows, and all that stuff, and we'll see how that goes. You know, some months people are gonna have more time than others. Everybody's got lives, they got vacations, all that stuff, especially this time of year. So after Adam 65, we got Brandy with her 19 at 66 miles an hour. Now I think she's also got a 73 mile an hour run. It was a crash. That was part of today's stuff. You'll see that in the playlist. If you go look in the playlist, they're right up on top there. And then after that, we've got James with 71 miles an hour. Now that needs to be moved up top further. Now I think he's also got 73, so those two are going to change with what they put out this morning. Or I think he's got 77 with his 19. I don't know. I'll figure it out. They're both from today. I apologize about that. I put this up way quick. I got to move those around and get James up top there a little further. Now Dozer, he's got the 17 out there. Now he won in our last contest. I think he got the batteries. I think him and Mike got it worked out. And then we got Jeff from the Sailor Boards with his BX12, 53.8. Now, if that's not right, guys, I know he had some crashes. You let me know. You guys got a lot of cars I'm trying to keep track of. I'll look through it. Now, JB Ghost Hunter, he's got his AM-X12, and he said he was waiting for some parts, maybe. He's got 46 miles an hour right now. And tied with him is RC Builder Online. Now, that's Dan. He's got a... he's new to the competition. He's learning, so bear with him. His videos are a little long, so you gotta bear with it and fast forward through parts that you don't want to watch. He'll get better. Give him some time. He's got 46 point. It looks like I'm missing the miles per hour on there. PH. So I'll get that fixed too. I'll get that rolling. After that is Lauren, I should say. She got to run. I don't know if you saw that video out there. Lauren was running my AM-X12 because her WL was not working right, and she did a good job. She got 36.9 miles an hour. I'm going to keep her on that while I'm running my 114 for now. We'll see how that goes. And then there's me at the bottom with my 2S 142, or my RPRC roller, one like this. We'll do better. Make sure you check out the sponsors and all that good jazz, and make sure you check out everybody else on the side. And I appreciate all the extra support that we got going on, and all the stuff you guys do. Let me turn this off, and we'll be right back and flip her over. Be right back. Alright, coming back for the closing. So, you guys might see these back here. We got a couple cars, 3 cars ready to go next time I get a chance. We got no vehicle today, so we're staying home, so we won't get a run out. But it's pretty warm out. It's almost 80 right now. We went from freezing to 80. Freaking New York weather. You guys see my new toy back there? anyways, and for those that don't know, I do retro games as well with Lauren, and we do video games and all kinds of classic stuff. She's big time in it. Actually, I'll do a scan of the room. You guys see there, those are her Guitar Hero guitars. Those are all her video games. Don't mind the mess down here. And she's got a massive collection. I mean, it's massive. But I like it. I dig it, and I'm definitely supporting her and all that fun. Plus, I like using them. So, anyways, make sure you check out our sponsors. If you can, buy from them. If you can't, I get it. Whatever. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the guys adding in, making this fun even more fun. And with any luck, we'll be back at it again, and I'll see you in another week. And hopefully I'll get a run in the meantime. So again, like and subscribe, and I appreciate all you. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.
Stay tuned for more, just getting started. Every guy you'll feel worried. Everything you feel the right place. Right this way, you know it's shy. Going some nuts, a little say bye bye. To the grave, we're on your side. Don't like say I would cry. Really like to play. That place was at 7 when my long memories. Right place, I can't have these panders in.